over 2 years ago, I decided that I wanted to master clay. I wanted to make it my mission to become so good at it, just gain some kind of a wealth of knowledge about the medium. And I felt like through that, I would be deepening or connecting to something deep within me. That didn't work out. I gave up like halfway through and I said it's not gonna happen. And mainly that's because some bullshit was happening in my life. Some things internal and external. And clay and art and being expressive and creative, that was the last thing on my mind. Survival was like the first priority. And I think I'm still in that state of survival. It's so hard for me to connect back to clay and back to art, but I felt called to it. The point of going through this journey of 365 days and I'll master clay was so that I can practice discipline. And does failing at that mean that I failed myself? I had this standard that I wanted to uphold, and I went back on that. And in some ways, I think that it's a natural part of any journey to work towards something, to give up on yourself, and to come back to it. And that journey is not linear, it's more cyclical, it's more free-flowing, right? Like there's ups and downs. So it's been a challenge for me to get back into it. And I'm struggling because I'm grieving everything that I had built. Like I was so passionate, I was so disciplined doing it every day. Even though I wasn't committing myself all the time to mastering it, I was still enjoying practicing every day because it just felt good. And I think if you can do something that feels good, that doesn't feel like work, that doesn't feel like performative, that enriches you, right? And that just becomes part of your inner peace. And I abandoned that. And I didn't realize until the beginning of this year that I really needed to get back to it. So I'm picking it up again, and dude, I'm struggling. Like, there are flickers of my past abilities, past skill that kind of come up every now and then. Like, oh yeah, I remember doing this. And oh yeah, I remember the way this feels. But there's always like this disconnect. Like, wait, why am I doing this again? What are my intentions? What do I hope to achieve? Like, maybe I should just give back up again. Like, what's the point? This is such an expensive, medium, and I don't really have the budget for that right now. And I've got all this other crap that I'm thinking about. Like, do I really have the time to be doing this? And the answer is yes. With everything going on right now, you absolutely have the time to dedicate some time to something that you love. Like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean you're just going to be a slave to society every day of your life until you're 65? I don't even know what does that mean? But you get what I'm trying to say. Like, everything in modern day society is numbing. Everything is destructive. Everything is incoherent to what it means to be just like living. Okay, I'm gonna stop because I'm fear mongering and I hate fear mongering. There are so many ways to pull a wall. I've seen people do it with their knuckles, their fingertips, with sponges. There are so many ways to do things, and finding what works best for you is your goal. That is part of the journey, because it's not finding what works best for you, it's discovering something about yourself. Discovering something about the way that you work, about your nature, about how you think, how you feel, and ultimately how you express those things. And you have to tap. I'm trying so desperately to tap back into who I am. And this is what it looks like. It looks like undulations. It looks like wobbling. It looks like irregularities. It looks like struggling. It looks like, it's painful. It looks like just raw and real and unfiltered, right? So I'm really trying to get back to that, and I'm trying to express myself through this new clay journey, which I haven't really, I don't know what I'm saying anymore anyways. That doesn't mean that you have to follow through with that goal, but what's that saying? Aim for the stars, land on a cloud. Shoot for the stars, land on a cloud. Like, you can achieve so much by putting out into the world your intentions. Even if those intentions don't become your reality. Like, I spent days, nights, weekends, and everything in between practicing throwing, practicing pottery, and I'm pretty much back at the start. Well, not exactly. I'm really not back at the start. That was a lie. I've come so far, and I know I can get there again. And hindsight, I know what it takes. Right? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I had some points that I wanted to talk about. The last thing was do it. Just do it. Do it when you have no money. Do it when you have no one supporting you. Do it when you have everything in the back of your mind, the doubt, the fear, whatever, telling you not to. Just do it. You don't need anything expensive. I remember at one point, okay, actually that's a lie, because this pottery wheel cost me $1,500, and that's when I was like living at home and I had the money to spend. But I remember when I had no money and I wanted to throw so badly. I wanted to practice so badly. I went to Dollarama and I got Dollarama clay to practice throwing, and that shit was bomb. Like, that stuff went so hard. That stuff went crazy. It was so good. Some of the smoothest clay I've ever used in my life. And like, be desperate. Be desperate about your passion. Be desperate about your interest. Because life is too freaking short, man. Anyways, I'm getting into 2 different topics that I want to talk about, but so yeah, having a goal doesn't mean you have to stick to it, but it does push you. And if you can stick to it, you may not achieve the original goal, but the outcome and the journey and the process that you take to reach that goal is what is that is the real achievement. That is the real prize. Find what works for you. There's so many different ways of doing one thing, and nothing is sacred. Like, just because someone does it a certain way, it doesn't mean that you have to do it that way. Do it raw, do it ugly, do it unmotivated, do it when you're sick, just do it, right? And then start wherever you can. Like, yeah, I don't know. I feel that again. I feel the need to stop. And I think when you feel that need to stop, that's when you have to keep going, right? But I'm gonna stop for now.